Hello, good evening. This is Shark. We are looking at Sanasa Development Bank. I guess this is my first video on Sanasa Development Bank. I don't remember making a YouTube video on this. Now, very interesting circles here. I have very simple indicator, which is the MACD. I'm looking for the reversal. Plus, I'm looking for any divergences. Okay, so that I can rely on. Now let's look at this circle here, which I have highlighted here, and highlighted here as well. So this it's very obvious to anyone looking at the chart. Okay, this is a daily chart. The duration is 1 year. Okay, there's a gap. Now if you look, interestingly, the gap which created on 10th June, okay, appeared to be 30th. It was 30th May. Okay, we saw closing. Let's see how long it took to close it. Okay, 2nd June came almost like closing here, so we can assume it here. So it took June, July, 2 months to close the gap. Okay, and here it was a bullish gap here around 80, opened and tried to close, not perfect closing of a gap. So this was kept open, and then the price moved. If you look at the push towards 120, okay, now if you look at it, probably the push to here to 120 and a subsequent fall on the rights, that means there is some kind of a, I don't call it a manipulation as such. Okay, now the rights issue came in 7th October. So from 115 on the announcement, it fell off towards 100. Okay, and then there was a gradual slide, selling taking place subsequently. Right, now this gap is still not closed. Okay, looking at the other gaps which are here, this went up to 100, and we see around 94. Okay, and moved up here. Now I entered around here. Okay, expecting the slide is over. Now I entered a very small. I entered with a very small quantity. Okay, I guess it's about 1,000 shares at around 92.50. I entered at this level because I guess the drop around from 97 to 92, it's a good entry to re-enter. So I'm in around 92.50, and I'm expecting the selling to continue and settle off around 87, and I don't expect it to come below 85. So 85 would be another level to buy at, but I prefer to re-enter my second lot around 87.50, probably, in case if it comes. But I'm expecting this gap to close. Okay, this gap was closed. Okay, and I'm expecting this gap as well to close around 95, and then probably, I don't know really, there is a resistance line here which is slightly strong resistance line, which I can do an extension, I think, from here to here. Look at this. So This is a very unhealthy resistance for anybody looking at bullish. Now if we are able to break, okay, that means the price should move from here, close the gap and break the resistance, which is a long-term resistance line, which is since 10th September. If this is broken, we have a support of around 95 to push to the next level. Now let us look at it, a re-entry. So anybody who is trying to re-enter could re-enter around these levels, around 89 to 87.50. So this is the price level to re-enter for Sanasa Development Bank, okay, and probably should see off closing this gap. Okay, so we don't know when it is gonna close the gap. So I'm gonna hold this one on a long-term basis, so I'm not worried that much, and I'm not on a credit as well. Now price retesting the support is also not I don't what do you say rule out, because a positive that might bounce off around a support level, but I prefer to enter here in order to get in slightly earlier, so that I don't miss this particular trade. Now if you look at carefully the harmonic pattern here, we are basically looking around. If you look at this, let's say, what is the, okay, we have a point here, okay. Now this is the 32.2 resistance, and then the prices moved out. So it's possible that we moved from here 90 level, but I entered 92.50, but I'm expecting, that's why I bought a half lot, and I'm going to buy my second lot around, like I said, 87.50 should it drop off. Okay, so we have here a good opportunity to at least see through around 120 or 116 this level in the future. Okay, so possibly we could see 88 or 87.50, and also keep look at the MACD as well. So probably as long as this does not fall below to mean in another sense that there is no strong selling pressure, so then we should be well off against this particular trade. So anybody is looking to exit should exit around 85 and below, as a, or 84 or whatever price that you are comfortable with to exit. Okay, if you're not in a position to hold, or kind of what do you say, not comfortable with the trade, it's highly risky, but fundamentally if you look at the valuations, I think SDB worth a lot, but lot of members would not like to trade, but I like to trade this one because if I remember when the price was here, it was almost like a consolidation, and I was expecting slightly below, but the price did not fall, so I missed this particular trade earlier. So but I'm more of a comfortable right now looking at this candle that the price should move towards 95 to close the gap, or probably on another side we should see around 87.50 and then move up towards 120 plus, or probably could retest 123 plus. and we could see off a reversal thereof. So I guess I have covered enough on Sansa Development Bank, which covered a bit about the rights trading, the pattern trading by these people, the members. Once the announcement came through on October 7th, we saw the slide coming, and then short-term opportunities here and there, and then once the rights were subscribed, probably we saw furthermore selling taking place, and then gave us a couple of more opportunities. Regarding this recent price action, looks like a diamond pattern as well. So I haven't studied quite a lot on the diamond pattern, but it kind of show us another pattern here. But looking at these conventional resistance lines, I expect this to break, and if this is broken, we are into a very good trade. So that's about Sansa Development Bank. I hope you enjoyed this particular video, and until I see you on another one, this is Ravin. Have a great weekend.